Hello, welcome. Let's do some sports now. And to the Black Stars, who will be facing the Hawks of Togo tomorrow. Black Stars midfielder Emmanuel Ajimambedu will be standing in as the captain of the team with the absence of Asamoah Gyan and Andre Dede Ayew, and is very convinced of winning all 3 points at the Tamale Stadium tomorrow.
We have trained so well for this game. We were very disappointed against the Ugandans when we lost the game, but that's football for you. We have put it aside and concentrated on the game on Wednesday. Unfortunately, we have lost one of our key players again, Andre Ayew, and it's really sad when you lose your great players like this. But we have a series of meetings with ourselves. This is the time we have to make our friends proud when they are watching us. So we are just going in there hard and qualify the nation on Wednesday. Psychologically, no, because we have a series of meetings and we have a psychological in camp as well. We have psyched ourselves for the game because they are not here. You cannot do anything. You just have to move forward and to make them proud on Wednesday. So we are going all out on Wednesday. He's a wonderful coach, as everyone knows. They've worked with so many great national teams and club side like Chelsea, as everyone knows. So he's welcome home. We are now in Tamale, so we have prepared very well for the game. So everything is on course. They should keep supporting the team. We know things are really hard, as everyone knows, but they should stay calm. On Wednesday, I hope you will qualify the nation to the AFCON Cup.
Okay, so you had standing captain Ajimambedu there. Let's now go to Jonathan Mensah, defender of the Black Stars, who's also been speaking about the chances of the team tomorrow.
We're just working towards the next game on Wednesday, and we will do our best and make the nation proud. They are two of the most important players for the team, and if they are not there, I think others will stand in for them and also do their best for the team. But I don't think it will get a negative impact on the team. We just do our best for them and for everybody as well. We just have to go and win. We don't have to think about losing or drawing the game. We just have to go and win. And we know we are home. We came here a couple of weeks ago, and they were behind us from the airport to the day of the game, and we were happy to get fans like that.
All right, so Andre Dede Ayew is out. He will be out for 2 weeks, we gather, and we also gathered that Asamoah Gyan hasn't playing currently. We just got the news coming in that he's playing to join the side in Tamale. We're hoping that he will be fit. He will be declared fit by the medical team to stand in for the Black Stars of Ghana as we face the Hawks of Togo tomorrow. And the best person to talk about this in the studio with me, Yao Ampufankra, a sports journalist, president of the Ghana Beach Soccer Association, and also a consultant. Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Great to have you back in the country.
Great.
You've been monitoring the Black Stars. You saw how the team has been performing, following you on social media. You have been one person who is always advocating that we throw our weight behind them, because the team, do you reckon the fact that the team is going through torturous moments now?
Yeah, I mean, certainly. It's since the World Cup, you know, your goalkeeping department has had problems. Your number one goalkeeper, as it were, losing out on his contract, which shows that he's not really informed. Your second choice goalkeeper not willing to come back. You need to bring in new players. Your best defenders are out. Your captain, your second choice, you know, assistant captain or deputy captain. Your strike force isn't really clicking. A lot of the players changed clubs after the World Cup. They haven't settled at club level. And so you can see that it is problematic. But then that's where you need to show your quality. The coach is also gone. I didn't add that. Luckily, Maxwell Konedu knows the ropes. He's been with the team for some time as assistant or deputy coach. So that would give him the sort of grounding, not to panic or to make changes that would totally throw the whole team overboard. But I think it is also psychological. I think that the players sense that the support that was there during the qualifiers isn't actually there so much. Not that Ghanaians do not support the Black Stars, they still do, but I think Ghanaians are still aching and hurt from the World Cup, and I think that the marriage is going through problems, and so the Black Stars need to be strong and go out there to rectify. They can do that. The supporters can't do that. So they will need to show a lot of fortitude, you know, mental resilience, and go out there to die for Mother Ghana. Once they do that, I think some of the fans they've lost will gradually start to go back, and hopefully, if they do qualify to Equatorial Guinea, the whirlwind would follow them. Other than that, we could be in for some dark days in Ghana football.
Obviously, they can't gather momentum with Tamale fans, who are obviously partisan fans, not cosmopolitan like Accra. You can say, yeah.
Tamale fans are very vociferous, just like all other fans from any part of Ghana, but because they've been starved of football at this level for so long, and also their darling team RTU isn't there anymore, as it were, you can see that this is the hunger, this is an opportunity, as in the last game, for them to explode and more or less vent their frustrations positively, not in a negative way, so that they give the Black Stars the needed support they can get. But I'm still cautiously optimistic against Togo. Togo, on 6 points, you know, if they win, they qualify. It's as simple as that. A draw might not be enough for them, but Ghana, a draw is okay. So the scenario is that don't go into the match looking for a draw. Going into the match, look for a win, and I think that is what they'll do. And Ajman Badu is a good captain in the absence of Jan and Didiayu. He's a fighter. We know how he is. He's got that determined attitude on the pitch, in the dressing room. So hopefully he can lead the troops with his example.
We should have Uganda Guinea on our minds as well.
No, that's done and dusted. We don't care what happens with Uganda Guinea. One of them would qualify. In the case of a draw, potentially both of them could qualify, but we need to focus on our game. Our game is to get 3 points and qualify to Equatorial Guinea. In the worst case, you draw and you still qualify, but I don't think going into this game, the frailty we've shown in our last few matches, you would want to risk playing for a draw. That could backfire.
Okay. Yeah, importantly also, we are managerless now. Avram Grant is expected to be named.
Axel Kanudu is there. He's doing a good job. Lost one, won one, drawn one.
But do you think with the managerial position of the country or the Black Stars, we need to really spell out who a manager is and who a coach is?
I think we're stuck in a position where the football authorities are not sure what the direction is for our national team as far as coaching is concerned. We all wanted a local coach to take up the reins. It happened. He qualified us for the World Cup. The World Cup wasn't a success, and I think across board, people must take responsibility, not just the coach, not just the captain who came out to apologize, not the ex-minister who's lost his job. The GFA president seems to be on the periphery, but I think everybody involved must take some form of responsibility. So if Avram Grant or whoever comes back or whoever comes in, that person must now be able to bring all parties together again and show that technically, or in terms of the direction of Ghana football, this is how we are going to approach. If the GFA cannot, define the vision for Ghana football, or where we want to go, I'm sure they would do that, but it's up to the manager coach to lead forward. And perhaps, I could be wrong, but Avram Grant might be tempted to tear things up and start again, which is bold, but could also be risky.
Do you think he can do that?
If he gets the job, his mandate will depend on how long he's got and the patience of the FA and Ghanaians to give him that freedom to experiment and to grow a new team. Other countries have suffered by not taking note and making quick changes. We've been quite lucky in that respect. But I think now, clearly you can see that we're suffering, and we need an injection of something, not necessarily new players, but something should happen. Okay,
yeah, you didn't add the salary, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, thanks for joining us in the studio. I've been speaking with Ampufu Ankara. We've been looking at the chances of the senior national team, the Black Stars, as they face the Hawks of Togo tomorrow. Let's all say a prayer for them so we can qualify to Equatorial Guinea 2015.